What's going on, everybody? My name's Parth and welcome back for more Pokemon Colosseum. In the previous episode, we defeated Cypher, Adam, and Venus, and I'm so glad that I did not have to struggle too much on catching the Shadow Suicune that Venus had on her team. One of the things that kind of scared me though in the previous episode when I was fighting Cypher, Adam, and Venus is that the Steelix, right? Okay, so Venus had a Steelix on her team, and that Steelix used the move Earthquake, and it landed a critical hit on the Suicune. And I'm so glad that Suicune is kind of a tank, and Suicune survived the Earthquake with very, very low HP. And then after that, I ended up throwing an Ultra Ball at the Suicune and caught it without any complications. And I'm so glad that I didn't have to struggle because, first of all, the move that a lot of these Shadow Pokemon gets, especially in like Pokemon Colosseum or Pokemon XD Give Darkness, but the move Shadow Rush, you literally take recoil damage. So it literally kept taking recoil damage, and I'm talking about the Suicune that I was trying to catch in the previous episode, which I'm glad that I didn't struggle too much on it. And yeah, the Suicune was taking recoil damage just by using Shadow Rush, and I'm like, please stop. And I'm glad that, you know, it technically survived my Feraligator's Surf, because I was trying to take out the Steelix before it did more damage. Alright, so let's go ahead and take out Mr. Miyagi out from the battle, and let's use Raiden, because we're definitely going to be using Raiden. Because of the Masquerade and Octillery that's out on the field, out in battle. Alright, so at least land the Blizzard on the Masquerade, because I know it's weak against Ice type moves because it is part Flying type. But yeah, so in this episode, we're just gonna see how far we make it in this episode, because we're gonna be going into like the little Shadow Pokemon lab, like the little Cypher lab or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna try to see how far we can make it, and yeah, just see how far we can make it. And if we don't make it that far and we have to still face more trainers by the end of this episode or end of this video, honestly, I'll just use that time to at least level up my Pokemon up a little bit more, so that way I'm not like completely under leveled, you know what I mean? Alright, so where is, actually, let's use the Paralyze Heal. I saw it and I was like, let's just use it. Even though I have a crap ton of full heals and a bunch of healing items that I bought earlier today, just to, you know, stay prepared. I bought a lot of full restores, actually extra full restores, so there's that. And it's a good thing we have the XP share, so that definitely helps out a lot. And okay, so we're definitely gonna need our Hariyama back out on the field. I'm definitely gonna keep Ampharos on the field as well. Alright, so Thunderbolt for you, and then I guess... Yeah, okay, actually, let's bring back Mr. Miyagi! This isn't the Miyagi way! I was also mentioning Cobra Kai / Karate Kid films, like the Karate Kid films from the 1980s. I was talking about that in the previous episode that I just got done recording like 5-10 minutes ago. But yeah, and I was also talking about how like I'm kind of flying through this game, but I also need to pay attention to the fact that I need to level up my Pokemon a little bit more. It was fine. I mean, it was fine in the past couple of episodes, but now I don't want to be too under leveled. You know what I mean? All right, so let's go ahead. I know this is probably really dumb, but we're gonna just kind of do something really dumb and try to use Thunder Wave on Piloswine, even though it's part ground. But I know it's gonna target my Ampharos with the move Dig, so I hope it targets my Ampharos, so that way it can get hit with Ampharos' ability, which is static. So every time it uses any sort of like physical move, like for example like Shadow Rush or Headbutt, Takedown, or like those kinds of physical moves, it can get hit with static. Alright, so Cross Chop on the Dunsparce. I gotta be careful whenever I'm pressing buttons, bro. Alright, so let it use dig on my Ampharos. And then, oh my god, you took it out. Okay. Yeah, this is why I need to level up. This is why I'm not going to be doing the boss fight in this episode. Oh my god. Alright, so let's bring out Umbreon. Trino! Alright, so... yeah, I'm so glad that, you know, I'm not going to be doing the boss fight in this episode because that would be ridiculous. But it's also the fact that, like, these shadow Pokemons do, like, so much damage, bro. It's actually ridiculous. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Feint Attack. And then just use the move Foresight, I guess. Let Umbreon do the damaging. And then Hariyama, you just do your own thing. Okay, so I have a question. So the question of the day for this episode, what is something that you kind of like either disliked / liked when you were younger, but now that you're older you actually enjoy it? Or maybe, and there's probably some things that you just don't really enjoy, like let me rephrase the question. Okay, so what are some things that you disliked / liked when you were younger, but now that you're older, you know, growing up, now you're like, oh, now I really enjoy this. But there's some other things that you're like, okay, well, I enjoyed this when I was younger. Now that I'm older, I feel like it doesn't really hit the same. I hope that question made sense. But there's some things. If there was one thing that I can name, there's one thing that I could name on the top of my head that I really did not enjoy as a kid, but like really love it now, is definitely reading books. Yes, you can call me a nerd. Go ahead, call me a nerd. Shove me in a locker. But I definitely enjoy reading books, and also definitely writing as well, because you know how like in school they're always telling you to, like, you know, whatchamacallit, they're like, they tell you to write like an essay, or you have to read a passage, or you have to read a book for like the assignment or something like, or just something like that. And now that I'm older, I'm just like, yo, I really enjoy this stuff now. Like, I enjoy writing. Like, I really enjoy writing now. Like, I don't mind writing at all. Like, it does not bother me at one bit. Like, obviously, it can be a little tricky / tedious whenever it comes to thinking on how to start on what you're writing to make it, like, interesting. Like, you know how they tell you in school to have, like, the hook, like, the thesis, and, like, they, like, how to start off, like, like, for example, when you're reading a book, like, they have, like, some sort of attention grabber. They have that hook. Like, oh my god. So, I'm learning about this in the beginning, but what's the backstory behind it? And it wants you to keep reading and reading and reading and reading to figure out what's the plot. But yeah, like, I enjoy reading books. I don't mind writing because I feel like I could write a story, but who knows? I don't know if that'll happen in the future, but if it happens, that happens. I feel like that'd be something really cool, man. Just writing like a fun little story. I did have some in mind, like a horror story. Something like that kind of like correlates to like the Supermassive games. And the decision that you make is what the result will be. Those kinds of games, well, basically from Supermassive games, like how they do like their decision-based games, like with Until Dawn, Man of Medan. There's also House of Ashes. There's also A Little Hope, and there's also Devil in Me. Devil in Me was really good, and I can't wait for like the rest of the anthology series games to come out, bro. That's gonna be insane. But yeah, that's the question of the day. What were some things that you really enjoyed as like when you were younger, and now it doesn't really hit the same now that you're older? And what were some things that like you know, didn't really like as a kid, like when you were younger, but now you really enjoy it now that like you're all grown up and adulting and stuff like that? Ew, adulting, but it happens. Adulting, that happens, man. Alright, let's go ahead and move further. Let's see how far I make it into this episode, and then wherever I stop, I'm gonna like kind of exit out of like this little area and then just kind of level up my Pokemon and stuff like that. Oh my god, she spotted me. Forget about getting past me. I'll protect Lady Venus from you. Bro, Lady Venus? I know her. I kicked her ass. If she got an ass whooping, I took her freaking shadow Pokemon, man. I took her shadow Pokemon. I took the Suicune. Now Suicune is mine, alright? Alright. Now, sweetie, I don't think you want to catch these hands from my dangerous Pokemon. Oh, shadow Pokemon. It is the Shadow Sneasel. Alright. So I think what we're gonna do is okay, so this is gonna be kind of annoying, but let's go into Espeon real quick, and then okay, I really hope, actually Surf won't do that much damage to this. Surf will not do that much damage to the Sneasel. It's just gonna survive. I just needed to stall for a little bit. Let's see what the Seviper was gonna use. Well, first of all, me first. I want to use my Surf. I outspeed. Ride those waves, for alligator. Critical. Oh my god. Okay, now's our chance to actually throw an Ultra Ball. Oh Jesus. Okay. Well, it's a good thing. Oh my god, you literally almost killed him. All right. Oh god. Okay, so what we're gonna do is heal up our Espeon. You literally almost demolished my Espeon there, buddy. Alright. Go ahead and use your Shadow Rush. I don't have to deal with... Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I definitely need to level up my Pokemon. Yeah. Jesus, bro. Okay, so I know Ampharos will kind of come through. Because you have Thunder Wave and you have Thunderbolt and Thunder, so yeah, I was really trying to take you down. Okay, so you're gonna be paralyzed because of my static ability. What? What? Yeah, come on, man. You didn't get paralyzed? Alright, so let's just try to catch the Sneasel. Let's just get out let's get the Shadow Pokemon out the way. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Slash on Seviper. Alright. You are on low HP, buddy boy. Come on, catch it, catch it, catch it. Oh, not out in like after like one little shake. Come on now. You're literally gonna demolish me, bro. And watch another body slam on my Ampharos. Jesus, okay. At least I can outspeed though. At least I Feraligatr can outspeed. Oh god. Why the dig? Why the dig, bro? Oh boy. Okay. We're gonna go into our Umbreon because our Umbreon is a tank. Alright, so we need you in the ball, buddy. Come on, Sneasel. I'm gonna need you right now. I'm gonna need you. I don't even know how far we're gonna make it. With all these Pokemon being like so overleveled. Sneasel, why are you being so difficult? Why are you being so difficult, dude? I don't appreciate this. Come on out, Umbreon. Go do your thing. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're gonna keep focusing on catching the Sneasel because of course it's using Shadow Rush. And Shadow Rush takes recoil damage, so I don't like that at all. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use a... Let's try a Timer Ball. Let's try. And then we're gonna use Slash on the Seviper. Alright, come on. Get in the Timer Ball. Let's see if it works. Probably after like one shake it's gonna get out. Alright, so... Come on. Come on, dude. Why do you have to be so freaking difficult, Sneasel? Okay. Well, at least we got the Seviper out the way. Oh, critical hit. That mattered, honestly. Get out of here, Seviper. We don't need you. Alright, what is the other Pokemon that she is going to send out? Oh, Loudred. Okay, cool. Alright, so... Yeah, we're gonna let our Feraligatr take care of it. Alright, so let's go ahead and use slash. So yeah, I'm already sensing that all the other trainers that we're gonna fight, I think after her it's gonna be the Cypher Grunts. So yeah, after that it's gonna be the Cypher Grunts. Oh, let's go, we caught the Sneasel. Thank God. Ursula. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, let's see how much slash does. Oh, critical hits? Let's go. Definitely needed that, man. Definitely needed that. Okay, so Brick Break. Yeah, thank God you're gonna survive that. Alright, let's go ahead and deal with you. And then, actually, we're gonna go back to our buddy old pal, Mr. Miyagi. Alright, send out our Hariyama. Okay. And then take down the Loudred. Ooh, okay, so back to the question that I brought up earlier in the video. So, what's another thing that I really enjoyed or maybe disliked when I was younger and now that I appreciate it more and more? Honestly, I can't really think of it. I can't really think of much. Besides like knowing the fact that I did not enjoy, you know, reading books or writing, because I don't know, I just didn't really like it that much. But I knew that, you know, when it comes to the college life, it was always writing, so it was whatever. And then like as I got older, I was like, maybe I do really like writing. Like the amount of times that I had to do writing, like just writing in general, I was like, okay, maybe it's not that bad. And then when it came to like reading books, I was like, huh, this is not that bad. I'm really enjoying this. Oh dang, okay, well our team is healed up. Okay. Okay, so that's the station, but I will be right back. I want to go ahead and save my progress and everything, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I am back. I went ahead and I guess technically double healed my Pokemon, and also I made sure to save my progress as well. And I forgot to go in this little entrance right here to go get some items as well. Let's go ahead and do that before we kind of proceed forward. Alright, so, oh, we got some max potions. Nice! Alright. Let's go ahead and go down. I'm telling you, we're already like 20, yeah, we're technically 20 minutes into the recording session, so I don't really know how much longer I'm gonna go with this. But we can always just kind of do maybe a couple more battles and just end it there. And then before I even record like the next 2 episodes, which is because like I tend to record like every weekend, so like on Saturday nights and sometimes on Sunday nights when I'm like live streaming, because I tend to like live stream on Twitch on Sunday and Friday nights. Oh, there's an item. Nice. Scored. Alright, so ooh, some glasses. Nice. But wait, is there anything in here? But yeah, I tend to like stream, and then whenever I want to record footage, like for example like Tekken 8, I do have a Tekken 8 video coming up soon, but again, by the time like this video like goes up, it's already gonna be up on the channel. I try to like pre-record a lot of stuff for multiplayer things, because Sparking Zero, Black Ops 6, all that stuff is gonna be coming out soon, and like I'm just so excited, dude. So many great things are gonna be coming out, and it's awesome. Oh wait, no, we need to find like an actual key. Okay, so I know we're gonna be running into like Cypher people or whatever. So we need a key. Let's go out this way. And oh boy, you are so easy to dupe. See, the key for the Shadow Liner is right here. You didn't think I would really let you take our train. Bye bye, and this time I mean it, don't you dare forget about me. Well, I'm gonna forget about you because you keep running away like a coward. Damn, I'm ruthless. Alright, let's maybe we could... Oh, wow. Bruh. That's actually really funny. They just dropped the key. Or yeah. Like, Venus dropped the key right there. That's actually funny. Okay. Let's go ahead and use the subway key. Oh. Oops. Let's go all the way over here. Because it needs to be moving in the opposite direction. Alright, inserted the subway key and turned it. Let's get it. Man, this animation is peak. Oh man, if only we could get like another Shadow Pokemon game. Like, I'm pretty sure at this point, like everybody that's like a fan of, you know, Pokemon Colosseum and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, I think at this point people will just take anything. I will take anything, honestly. Oh, hello, little Cypher Grunts. All right, Trent, can you move out the way, please? I am trying to Okay, so I think what we'll do is face these two guys and I guess call it an episode. Yo, how's it going? Just getting off shift? Huh? Wasn't Lady Venus supposed to be coming today? I've seen your face somewhere. That's it, the blacklist. You're Parth and Trent. How did you get down here? This won't do. We can't let these two get into the Shadow Pokemon lab. Oh, okay. I'm hoping that there's like, oh, okay, okay, a nice little explosion. Nice. What just happened? Take that and weep. You'll never be able to chase us now. Don't you think that was overdoing things a little? It's too late now. Come on, let's skedaddle. Skedaddle, skedoodle. Okay. A main gate key. Alright, well, guys, while you guys were, kind of causing chaos, I was able to, get the key that y'all dropped. You little silly gooses. Alright, Trent, you need... Sir, ma'am. You need to move, madam. Madam Trent. Alright, let's go over here. Because, alright. So the key is missing. What about the main gate key? Oh, whoops. I meant to use the subway key. Alright, so I know that we have to go back now because, obviously they blocked off the entrance. Gosh, how dare you do that to me. So now we have to find another, I guess, another way to get into the Shadow Pokemon lab. The Shadow Lab. Alright. Let's go. Okay, so I think I might have an idea on where to go because we did get the U disc. So now we technically have to find another way to get in there. So let's go. Wait, okay, let me double check this area really quick because I genuinely think that I missed an item. No, I did not. Okay. Let's go over here actually. And then I guess. Okay, so now we can use the elevator. Sweet, we can use the elevator. And I believe that will take us to an entrance that we weren't able to go to before. No, I know. Yeah, it'll just take us back to the top. So we're gonna have to figure that out right now, just to get an idea on where to go. So that way I'm not like completely lost when I record the next 2 episodes, for like next weekend and whatnot. Okay, so let's go. Actually, let's go over here. And then let's make some progress by saving our game really quick. Alright, so we saved our game so that way nothing happens. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure. Okay, so we got the Sneasel. Yep. Alright, awesome. We basically caught all the Shadow Pokemon that are from the trainers that we were kind of encountering as we were like going down and down and down. Wait, let's see. Wait, what's over here? We didn't get to explore over here, actually. Okay, so what do you have? Oh, you have herbs? You have drugs? Miss Ma'am, I'm gonna have to report this. I don't appreciate you selling drugs. Come on now. Alright. Well, I mean, I have an extra item base. We're having more and more items. Alright, let's go ahead and buy them all. We're gonna buy a whole stack. we have to stay loaded on the good stuff, on the herbs. All right, so let's go back really quick, and I believe towards like I guess like the left is where we have to go. I believe so. All right, so UFO disc, and then the U disc. So that, because we got that from like the subway station, and now let's hop on the little thingamajig. Oh, I was like, Trent, why isn't it going? We're going up, up and away. Heck yeah. I wonder where we're going. Jesus. Alright. And I believe this is something that, oh, we got a time flute. Nice. But, I don't know why we're up here. I mean, hey, we got the time flute. That's amazing. But, I guess we're gonna have to call it an episode. Because, well, first of all, I'm gonna make sure I know where I'm going when I record like the next 2 episodes next weekend. But let me go ahead and find a little save point. Let me go ahead and find a little save point really quick. So that way I don't have to technically restart where I last saved and have to go get the time flute again. This episode, I kind of feel like nothing crazy happened. I mean, but just fine, of course. But yeah, thank you guys for watching today's episode of Pokemon Colosseum. In the next episode, I will make sure that I'm up to par with levels, like at least be in like the level 40s at least, like in the early 40s. So that way we're not like too underleveled. I mean, we're doing fine as it is, but it's the fact that, like, you know, these Pokemon that we're facing, they're doing too much, they're doing too much damage, man. Especially the Shadow Pokemon, dude. Like, man, I'm not trying to get bodied all the time, but yeah, I'll make sure to level up my Pokemon a bit more before I record more episodes. Yeah, in the next episode, we're gonna be going into the Cypher Lab as well. So, in the little Shadow Pokemon lab that they have. But without further ado, go ahead and smash that like button to 15 or more likes. And as always, guys, make sure to have a fantastic day.